Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The You in Fashion. My name's Megan. On my channel, we discuss fashion, luxury, handbags, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those topics, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell down below so you don't miss any of my content. So in today's video, I want to talk about my best and worst purchases of 2022. When I was making this video for you guys, I was personally very surprised about what made it onto this list. And I am really excited to share that with you guys. Now, some of these items you have seen already, so I will kind of talk about the other videos I've made on those as I go by, and some of the things are going to be something you haven't seen yet. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first item that I'm going to show you guys is going to go in one of my best purchases of 2022 section. So one of my best purchases is my Hermes Kelly belt in this beautiful etui. I absolutely love this belt. I feel like I haven't featured it enough on my channel, to be honest with you guys, because that's just how much I love this belt. I have featured it, I know for sure, in my Hermes haul video, which talks about all of my Hermes purchases in 2022. And this belt, I love that it's adjustable, so you can wear it accordingly, depending if you want to wear it on your hip or more on your natural waist area. I got it in the rose gold hardware, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And I just don't have enough good things to say about this belt, and I would recommend it as far as a Hermes belt if you're interested. The etui is a great neutral color as well, so it just goes with so many things, so many different outfits. Anytime I pull it out and get ready to wear it, it goes perfectly with anything I want to wear. So Hermes Kelly belt, etui color, fantastic. Staying with the same theme, next up is going to be my Daywalk sneakers, which I purchased together with my belt. I also have these in the rose gold hardware, which looks really great when I pair it with the belt. You guys know I love these sneakers. They have made an appearance on several of my videos, most recently my Hermes shoe collection video, and they are so comfortable. They require a little bit of breaking in, but once you do, they are super comfortable. So if you are looking for a great pair of sneakers that you can wear during the fall, spring, summer, definitely check out the Daywalk sneakers. You will not be disappointed, and pairing them alongside your Kelly belt either. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next item here. So the two I just talked to you about were part of my best purchases section, so the shoes and the belt. But I wanted to go into an item now that I consider to be maybe not one of my best purchases. It would go in the worst purchase category. Now, this one I purchased December 2022, and you guys have not seen this one yet. And this is the ring by Hermes. I believe it's pronounced collar de chien. So the dog collar, I believe, is what it translates to. And I did get it in the silver. And this is on the hand, on the finger. I really like how it looks. But given what I do, when I got ready to wear it to work, and I work where I wash my hands a lot, it really is not proving to wear very well, unfortunately. So it already has, I don't know if you can see, but quite a few scratches on the back there. It has a little bit of discoloration on the front there already. And for that reason, this one goes in one of my worst purchases of 2022 category, and I've only had it for a few months. So I would say I really like the look of the ring. It has nothing to do with that. I love that I got it in silver because my wedding bands are in white gold. But as far as wear and tear on this item, I don't know that it was worth it for the price for me, unfortunately. Moving on to another item that goes into my worst purchases of 2022 is going to be my Burberry newsboy hat. And there's a story behind this, of course. So this is after the Emily in Paris last year, December of last year. So you guys know that the most recent season dropped December of 2022, and I made a video of some popular handbags they featured by Louis Vuitton. So check that video out if you haven't already. But this was after the December 2021 season dropped. And she had on this vintage Dior newsboy hat. I'll link a picture here. And I was in love with that style. How she wore it, I thought it was so cool that it was vintage. I thought that I was going to look great in one of these newsboy hats. So when I went on trying to look at it in the pre-loved market, they did have it, but by that time it was so popular that it was going for like $200, $300 for one of those vintage newsboy hats. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay that, because I knew that I would be disappointed. I knew I wouldn't wear it enough to pay that amount of money for it. So I went with this Burberry version, and I have not worn it since, okay? I mean, I don't know why I thought that this would work for me, but let me just show you guys. I mean, okay. So this is how the hat looks. I don't know, you guys tell me. I've never been a hat person. I'm not sure why I thought that I was gonna start with this one and I was gonna be like, oh, I love it, I'm gonna wear it all the time. It's just, it does not work for me. I don't know why I haven't sold it back to the Real, which is where I purchased it, but it's just been in my closet and I probably need to go ahead and get rid of it and sell it. But on worst purchases list, I would have to say that this one is number one on my worst purchases. It teaches me a key lesson over and over and over again, that if it is something trendy and it is something that I see and I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that trendy piece, it's probably not going to be one of my forever pieces, because it just won't stand the test of time very long. I have seen that not only with handbags, but also in things like hats and clothing and things like that. So there you go. Burberry newsboy hat, one of my worst purchases. Now you guys work with me on this one, because I know it was closer to December 2021, January 2022-ish when this collection came out and I purchased it. I made my videos on it, but it is the Fendi X Skims collaboration, and you guys know I was like thrilled. I was like, I can't believe I got this. I'm so excited. I really, really, really love it. And I made those first few videos about it. I really, really enjoyed it for that very brief period of time. And then I haven't worn it again since. I really wish that I wore more logo print currently. I don't wear logos a lot. It is very in your face, very out there, which is not usually my typical style currently. And I really, really, really wish that I got more wear out of this, because as we know, these items were not cheap. And I feel like making this video, I think it took me so long because it is a very big dose of reality. And now that I have a YouTube channel as well, I go through on these videos that I've made and I'm like, oh my gosh, the things that I have spent my money on that I am no longer wearing is very humbling. Let's just say that. Let's use humbling as the word for that. But Fendi X Skims lasted a very short period of time. I would say it goes in my worst purchases of 2022. I know we're going in December 2021, but late 2021, early 2022. I wanted to include this in the video, but let's go ahead and move on. So moving on to one that I consider to be in the worst category, but not so bad, okay? This is one of my worst purchases, I would say, from the brand itself. And I think it's interesting that jewelry seems to be one of my least favorite things so far that I've purchased from this brand. And that is my Click H bracelet from Hermes. So you guys know this was part of my Hermes haul as well. You guys know that I wear this bracelet a lot, especially when I'm going to be going out for dinner or I'm going out for a shopping day or something like that. But it does take some thought process to it. And here's what I mean by that. So it's not something that I can wear every day. So for instance, my Cartier stack that I have, so my love bracelet and my Just Un Clou, I wear that every single day. And for me, that is well worth it. If you were looking for jewelry to purchase, I would go with one of these two items. Absolutely love them. I have videos on them from early on, and you see they are still in my collection. So these are something that I would say are like a best purchase, just like overall lifetime. I mean, not lifetime, let's be honest, but like in the last few years, overall good purchase. Like if you're looking for something to purchase, I would go with the Cartier love bracelet particularly first. Check out those videos if you haven't already. But coming back to the Hermes Click H bracelet, It is one of those things where I like it, it looks good. However, when it comes down to every day, like I'm getting ready for work, putting on my clothes, I oftentimes will forget this and it's not something that I miss throughout the day because it is a little bit chunkier. It moves around on my wrist quite a bit, and this is the smallest size that they have. And I just, like I said, it's not made for everyday use for me. So when it comes between this and other jewelry that I own or have, it just does not really match for the price, I would say, for the amount of times that I have worn it. So one of my worst purchases would be the Click H bracelet, and I'm really, really sorry to say that. I know that you guys love it, and I really like it too. I really like how it looks, and if you don't do something where you work like a 9-to-5 job and you're able to wear it more, I think it would be a great purchase. It just doesn't fit so well for me, my lifestyle. Rounding the video up with handbags, I didn't want to spend too much time talking about handbags because I know that you guys have seen these handbags over and over and over again, and I didn't want to bore you guys. But at the same time, I was like, I can't go making a video of best purchases of 2022 and then not include a little section of handbags in there. So you guys can probably guess these, but my two biggest handbag purchases that I consider to be my best handbag purchases of 2022, first of all, is going to be my Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. I'm not going to go too in depth in this video today because I already have tons of videos on this handbag, but if you're looking to start your handbag collection or you want a bag that you know you're going to be able to wear anywhere and everywhere, the Pochette Métis is a great choice for that. Second handbag that is one of my best purchases in 2022, you guys guessed it, is my Hermes Birkin 25 in the E10 color. And the E10, I wanted to kind of show you guys in comparison to the taupe. These are two of the most common colors that Hermes makes season by season by season. So if you're looking for some colors, one of my viewers asked, how do you know what colors to ask for from the brand when you're wanting to put your name, say, on a wish list? And I feel like these are two good colors to start with, along with Noir, because they carry them season after season. So your E10 is of course going to be your more neutral gray, and your E taupe is more of a brownish color. I would say almost like a brownish gray though, but absolutely beautiful as well. I have told you guys before, I wouldn't mind having a handbag in this as well. If something comes through with Hermes and it happens to be a taupe, I would take it in a second. Other than that though, you guys, that is the end of my video of my best and worst purchases of 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for continuing to subscribe and continuing to comment on my content. I love talking to you guys and having conversations with you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!